settle down now, little one. Let's snuggle in nice and tight. Tonight we have a quiet story from a little village, tucked away beside a green, green forest. In this village lived a little boy named Raju. Raju was 6 years old, with eyes like warm brown marbles and a smile that could chase away clouds. He had a little sister named Priya, who was 5, with bouncy pigtails and a giggle like tiny bells. And they had a special friend, a furry one, a happy waggy-tailed cocker spaniel dog named Rio. Rio had soft floppy ears and loved to play fetch, but he loved snuggling even more. Raju, Priya, and Rio lived in a cozy home with their kind father, Ram, and their gentle mother, Rajni. They also had a bright green parrot named Mitthu, who lived in a cage near the window and loved to say funny words. Now near Raju's village was a forest. During the day, the forest looked friendly, with tall trees reaching for the sky like friendly giants. But when the sun went down and the shadows grew long, Raju sometimes felt a little scared of the forest. He had heard quiet whispers in the village about strange sounds that came from the forest at night. Sounds like whoosh and rustle and sometimes a tiny, faraway hoot. Raju would pull his blanket tight over his ears. One evening, as Mother Rajni tucked Raju and Priya into their bed, soft and warm, Raju whispered, "Mother, is the forest scary at night?" Mother Rajni smiled a gentle smile. "Ah, my little Raju," she said softly. "The forest at night is not scary, my brave one. It is just different. It is like a secret world waking up when we are sleeping." Some say, Father Ram added, sitting on the edge of the bed, that the night forest is not scary at all, but a little bit magic. Magic? Raju's eyes opened a tiny bit wider. "Magic?" asked Priya sleepily. "Yes," said Father. "A quiet, gentle magic, but you need courage to see it. Brave little fireflies light the way. Brave little owls sing quiet songs. And brave little leaves dance in the wind." Mother kissed their foreheads. "Now close your eyes, my darlings, and maybe, just maybe, the forest will visit you in your dreams." Raju closed his eyes. Rio was curled up like a furry ball near their feet, soft snores coming from his nose. Priya was already breathing softly beside him. Raju felt safe and warm in his bed. He thought about the forest and magic and courage. Soon Raju drifted into a dream, soft and floaty like a little cloud. And in his dream, he was not in his bed anymore. He was standing right at the edge of the forest. But it wasn't dark like he imagined. Tiny, soft lights twinkled everywhere, like spilled stars on the ground. And who was there? Waggy-tailed Rio and sleepy Priya, holding onto his hand. And perched on a low branch was Mitthu, his green feathers glowing softly in the twinkling light. "Hello," squawked Mitthu happily in the dream. "Forest magic. Go, go." Raju felt a tiny flutter of nervousness in his tummy, but he remembered what Father said about courage and seeing the magic. He squeezed Priya's hand, and Rio gave a soft little woof and wagged his tail as if to say, "It's okay, Raju. I'm here." Together, Raju, Priya, and Rio stepped softly into the dream forest, Mitthu fluttering just above them. The lights were fireflies, thousands of tiny, gentle lights blinking on and off like little forest stars. The trees whispered secrets, but they weren't scary whispers. They sounded like the wind sighing a lullaby. Whoosh, sleep now. Whoosh. They saw flowers that glowed with soft colors, blues and greens and purples that sparkled in the dim light. They saw little rabbits with fluffy tails hopping quietly, and deer with big soft eyes looking at them gently. The rustle-rustle sounds were just leaves dancing when the quiet wind blew. And the faraway hoot? It was a wise old owl sitting high in a tree saying goodnight to the moon. Raju walked deeper into the dream forest, his hand still holding Priya's, Rio trotting happily beside him. He didn't feel scared anymore. He felt wonder and a little bit brave. He had used his courage to see the gentle magic mother and father had talked about. The forest wasn't scary at all. It was quiet and beautiful, and full of peaceful, sleepy magic. Raju smiled in his dream. He felt the soft ground under his feet, the cool, gentle air on his face. He looked at Priya, who was smiling too, no longer sleepy, but full of quiet happiness. Rio gave a happy sigh and lay down, his tail thumping softly on the mossy ground. Mitthu landed gently on Raju's shoulder. Magic forest, he whispered. Sleep now. Sleep. As Mitthu spoke, the gentle light of the dream forest seemed to grow softer, the whispers of the trees like a sleepy song. Raju felt himself getting heavier, sleepier. The dream forest felt warm and safe, just like his bed. He stirred a little, feeling the soft blanket. His eyes fluttered open just a tiny bit. He wasn't in the dream forest anymore. He was in his own cozy bed. He looked beside him. There was Priya, sleeping soundly, her breathing soft and steady. He looked towards their feet. There was Rio, curled up, his fluffy ears soft and still, fast asleep. Raju felt a warm, safe feeling spread through him. He wasn't scared of the dark forest anymore. He knew that even if it sounded different at night, it had its own quiet, gentle magic. And he had courage in his heart, just like the fireflies and the owls and the dancing leaves. Raju snuggled deeper into his blanket. He closed his eyes again, feeling the soft presence of Priya beside him and warm Rio at his feet. The quiet sounds from outside didn't seem scary now. They were just the sleepy sounds of the world outside his window. Raju took a deep breath, a slow, peaceful breath. He felt himself floating, soft and sleepy. Priya slept soundly beside him. Rio slept soundly at their feet. And Raju, brave Raju, drifted peacefully, peacefully, peacefully to sleep.